Hello and good morning. Welcome to How is the Market? Today we're going to talk about Houston, Texas, and surrounding area. Actually, Lua Cayabyab is going to
Kayabyab.
tell. Yeah, I know. I always get this. So I'm
No.
sorry for that, but I'll leave it on you. So
Yes.
you're
No
going to talk
worries.
about.
No worries.
She's going to talk about the not only the market, the lifestyle, the insight, what we don't know far from here. And if you are thinking of moving to Houston, Texas, this is the time, get that insight. And also you can always comment here, and me or Lua will be happy to answer all your questions. So welcome, Lua. Let's talk
Thank
about
you.
who you are, how long you are doing the business, how you like the Houston area. And so other than you are with the same coaching, Tom Ferry coaching, thanks to Tom Ferry putting all of us together, in the ecosystem. So Lua, go ahead. Let's talk about you and your business a little bit.
Thank you, Sean, for inviting me over. It's really a pleasure for me to be here with you. And also a big privilege for me to talk about my hometown here in Houston, Texas. So I am here in Houston. Primarily, I specialize in the Southwest area, more of like from Central Houston to the Southwest, like Sugarland, Richmond, Rosenberg, Missouri, Katy. Because Houston, as you all know, and maybe not everybody knows, it's a huge, huge city. We're like the fourth biggest city in the states, and then yeah, so it is very, very huge. So one city from the other, like to the north, it takes about an hour drive. So I
Wow.
know people are all asking like, how's the Houston market, and what is it there to see in Houston? We are, first of all, we are not just a hot weather here. Right now, it's about in the 60s, so beautiful weather. Although we don't have that beach right behind you, but we do enjoy the good weather here. One of the things we love to do is like camping. And about me, I'm with Douglas Element, and I am happy to be also in the ecosystem. It has helped me a lot in this business, transitioning from nursing, which I was my previous career. I was a nurse, an RN for 16 years. And then I live here in Sugarland where I also specialize. And yeah, I'll be happy to talk to you about the Easton
Oh,
and whatever we offer here.
that's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, it's good to know that you were a nurse before, so you are always about servicing people. So that's great.
Yes.
Thank you for doing that. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
Lua, let's talk about I know the Houston everyone knows. Let's talk about Sugarland a little bit. Like what is Sugarland? The name itself it sounds like you guys have a lot of what sugar factories and so. So talk about Sugarland a little bit. What is that?
Sugarland, primarily, we are sweet people here. Now, because Sugarland is in the southwest area, and it is like 23 miles from downtown medical center. And also, it came from the name came from because it was used to be like a Sugarland plantation in the area
Okay.
decades ago, and then it just started growing. We have a very diverse community here, and one of the best things that attract people to come to Sugarland because of the great school system that we have here. We are on the Fort Bend ISD, and we have different communities here, commercial centers, town centers. You don't even need to go out of Sugarland. You can go to great restaurants, big, like we have town centers here where people just get together. And our town center, we even have like what's this, activities on weekends. So we have shows going on, different events that put together the whole community there, and just also like promote the small business owners, which is a great place to be at, because you're helping out and you're mingling with the small business owners,
Local.
and then you're helping
Right.
the community grow. And then we also
Or
have a lot of hospitals, because here in Houston, we are so known with the medical center. It's actually the biggest medical center in the world. We have about 14. big hospitals. Each is specializing in its own. Like MD Anderson is the number one cancer center in the world. So, and the great thing is, whatever hospitals you have there in the medical center, we have the remote hospitals that like here in Sugarland as well. We have like about four big hospitals that are from associated with the medical center.
Wow, wow, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
Mhm. Yes.
Now, how far is Houston and from Sugarland?
So from medical center, it's 23 miles. I pretty know that because I used to be a nurse there. So downtown is about 25 miles. And the
Okay.
great thing here, it's like we are growing a lot in population, but you can predict the traffic. If you don't want to handle the traffic, you just get away with the rush hours in the morning and in the afternoon. Pretty much the rest of the day, you'll be good to go.
Wow, that's good. Now let's
Mhm.
talk about a little bit about real estate. So now, if a family moving to Houston, because of, so we're going to talk about that why they're moving later on.
Mhm.
Now, to
Yes.
buy a say 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, single family home, two-car garage, and so say under 2,000 square feet or 1,800 square feet. So, what kind of pricing we looking at either on Houston or in Sugarland?
Yes. So with that question, it also applies here, like wherever you go, it's the location. And as we know, house market is all about location, location. But like average price point for the 2,000 square feet would be between 250 to 300,000 here in Sugarland.
So that's good. That's very affordable. Uh,
Yes.
how are the taxes? Are they high, like on those house homes? So somebody buying a home for $300,000, what kind of property tax we can expect?
That's a very great question. And here in Texas, in Houston, we have what we call the MUD, which is Municipality Utility District, which is applied to the property taxes. Mostly that you get affected is if you go to a new communities because you're still paying for the road pavements, everything that is there in the community. And as years go by, that the MAD taxes go lower from the property taxes that we're paying, and then like from the taxes that we're getting from businesses. That's why it's very great to have the support of the companies, the business owners, so we could get that property tax lower, and also like sponsorships for the mud to go that. And but other communities like older communities or more established communities, they have much lower taxes. Like in my neighborhood, it's less than 15 years, so we're still at the high property tax. You're looking at like 3.1%. And then the neighborhood right behind my neighborhood, because it's an older community, property taxes there are between like 2.6, 2.7%. And then the
Okay.
one next to it would be like at 2.4, 2.1%. So like $1 million homes in the next neighborhood, because it has been more established, they have a 2% at 2% property taxes.
Okay, got you. Now, so what kind of people are you see the moving to Houston? Like, is there a more family people because of the school, or retiree, or millennial?
Okay, here in Sugarland, because of the school zone and it's more family oriented, we have even been voted several times as the friendliest town to be here in the States. So a lot are move to Sugarland, family mostly because of the school systems. And it's not too far from downtown. But in general, Houston, we're having a mixed generation because of the different industries we have now. We were just used to be known to have to be more on the oil and gas industry.
Yeah.
And then healthcare has been starting. We've been tremendously growing in the healthcare industry. Different cities have their own satellite medical centers. So even if you're like an hour away from the medical center, you still get the best healthcare that you can get that were if you go to the medical center. And also like technology, IT. We're all getting the industry. So millennials, all generations are coming now,
Wow.
and that's why, yeah, and that's why a lot of like in the downtown areas, several communities there are being developed because there's not much land that's close to the downtown area where the offices are. And the great thing is, here in Houston, we don't have just like the older homes. We still have a lot of inventory for new constructions.
Wow, that's good. That's good to know. Okay, so that's good to know that you have different thing for all ages. So that's good. So a
Yeah,
family can move in and they can actually grow their kids there, and then the kid can stay there also because of different activity you guys have and the quality
yeah,
of life.
yes.
Now let's talk about the opportunities, for the business opportunity or job opportunity. One is of course healthcare industry. That's one of the biggest industry. Other than that, what other kind of job opportunity you guys have, or work opportunity?
Like Florida, we don't pay state taxes, so that's a great thing for yeah, for employment. And then that's a big opportunity. Me moving from New Jersey, New York, before coming here, that was a great um opportunity to have and to see on my paycheck before. Yeah, and also
So,
what
other than hospital, what other jobs you guys have
other,
over there?
yeah,
Industry.
we're seeing really with, as I said, like IT.
Okay,
We're
okay.
getting a lot of that, and then we have big industries coming now to Houston. So
Wow.
yeah, that just offers a lot of job opportunities, and also because of this big population coming in, so we are seeing a big increase with small business owners
Okay.
in regards with like local restaurants. They're opening up a lot of local restaurants here, and local, like let's say like lifestyle for yoga places, which we didn't really have that much before. Like the wellness side of the business, we're getting more like different communities, just different neighborhoods. You see, and that's a great thing to see that it's not just like helping the community, but just the small business owners, that they're able to have the chance to be opening up like a yoga place, a new restaurant, all this other
So there's a lot of small business opportunities. So that's
yeah,
good.
yes,
Yeah.
because like each neighborhood, they're putting like a commercial
Mhm.
complex which you can open like for the small business owners.
Oh wow, that's good. So now, so that's very very good to know that it's just a growing area. That's good.
Mhm. Yes, yes.
Definitely. So so yeah, so one thing I got, like any ages, you guys different ages people moving there, from different cities. And how is the
Mhm.
lifestyle cost? Like, is it a costly lifestyle or like a moderate? What do you think on that?
Yeah, the great thing here in Houston, a lifestyle when it comes to cost of living,
Yeah.
it's a big city, but we don't pay that much. Like it's not comparable to the other big cities. First
Okay.
of all, the we don't have the state taxes, and then I know a lot of people don't know about it. But if you buy grocery food, like the raw food, you don't get taxed for that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So and then it's more affordable. Like you can, and everything is big in Texas, so you can have a good amount of food, like in a big platter. Yes,
That's good. That's good.
you're enjoying all this. Like it's not like if you go to a place or like other cities that can be so expensive. Here, it's
Yeah.
still a very
Affordable.
affordable cost of living.
Now, season-wise, do you guys have like on the real estate? Like, is there the busy season, as a slow season? Like, for example, the reason I ask you this, because sometimes someone want to buy, maybe they think, hey, that's the low season, let's buy that time, so get a more negotiation power. So, do you guys have like a real estate season because of the weather, or is the same throughout the year?
Um, the busiest part in my business would be during the by February to June, right
Okay.
before like when the school is almost ending, and then right the summertime,
Okay.
because people want to be settled in their homes before the school starts. And also there would be like an increase again by October to December, and I have noticed that one, and mostly because that's when you can get the homestead, because here we get the homestead. I think you do that too, right, here in
Yeah,
Florida?
yeah, same in Florida. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So people try to the buyers want to close on their houses before December 31st, so they can apply the homestead the following year.
Yeah, you see that big wave at the beginning of the November, or end of October,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
just before Thanksgiving. Yeah, we do have the same thing,
yeah, yeah.
because you can file for the homestead before
Mhm.
closing December 31st and
Yeah,
getting that tax benefit. Yeah, that's
yes,
definitely.
yeah.
And what kind of food? You guys have all kind of food, like from the seafood to steak. I know Texas is
Mhm.
big for steak and so,
Yeah.
but what other kind of food you guys have in the area?
Oh, just because we're very diverse here, I think we're the number one diverse community. You get to go to all sorts of food that you want to have. Like, yeah, we have also different festivals here, like different yeah. So it's just so fun. Like you can get the best food wherever you go. And it used to be like, oh, I can never find a food, like a great food that I want to. Now it has opened up a lot of opportunity. Of course, like the southern food, it's still like the best I could go to. Yeah.
So
But
that's
we have
good.
so much. Even
So
my
you have the
yeah, even my because I'm from the Philippines originally, so even the
yeah.
Filipino community has really grown. We when we first moved here 14 years ago, we barely found like Filipino restaurants. Now we have a lot of those.
Wow, that's good. So, it's always good to have the multicultural community. So
Yeah,
you get to see the different culture, you get to know
yeah,
and also you get to taste the different kind of food. I love it
mhm.
also here in
Yeah,
Miami,
yeah, yes,
Fort Lauderdale,
it
Miami.
is.
Is very good. So, Lua, thank you for giving all the insight for Houston, and definitely so what we got that most of the people moving there because of of course the industry you have for the health industry.
Hmm.
14 hospitals, that's a lot, and they
Yes,
specializing in different part of the medical industry. And
yes.
then the school system, that is great for a family to move over there in Houston or surrounding area. What other cities you have? So you have the Houston, that's the big city, then the Sugarland, and then what other city you have?
So here in Houston, the cities here, we have the Woodlands, which is in the north side. We have
Okay.
Conroe, Tomball, and
Okay.
Cypress. And then we have the Katy, Richmond, Rosenberg, Missouri City, um, West University, and then it all goes to the south, like League City, Galveston. We also have Pearland, which is very close to the medical center. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so a lot of cities within Houston. That's why when someone says like, "Oh, we need somebody from Houston," we're like, "Okay, which part of Houston?" Because it's a huge city.
Yeah, it's the same here. Like, we have Pembroke Pines, Miramar, Cooper City, like it's all
Yeah,
part of Fort Lauderdale, but
yeah,
then we have a lot of different cities. Yeah, that's good. So,
yes.
Lua, thank you very much for all the insight, and definitely is going to help for our audience. Any question you have, you can comment here. We'll be happy to reach out to you and give you further information. And Lua is great resource for your Houston market area, and anything you want to know before even you thinking of moving in, any other kind of inside the city, inside culture knowledge, she has it also. So definitely reach out to her. Lua, what's your website address or email or phone number someone can reach out to?
I think like the best way would be on Facebook. It's the easiest way. Yeah, I have the link there for my website too and my phone number. And so it's at Lua Cayabyab. It's just how it is. Like if it's showing on the screen, LuaCayabyab. I'm both on Instagram and Facebook, and also on LinkedIn. So all my information are there. I know that's the easiest way to put it there. Thank you
Just a
so much
direct
for
message.
the opportunity.
That's a direct message. Thank you. Thanks, Lua, for coming in. And for our audience, definitely reach out to us if you have any other question. Thanks for watching How is the Market? Today's episode of Houston, Texas. And see you next week, 10 o'clock on Friday for another city. So take care. Let's have a great weekend and see you. Thank you.